Hey everyone, it's Scott from YouGetRipped.com, and what I wanted to do today is actually talk to you about how to measure your body fat. And the reason why you want to measure your body fat is a couple different reasons. One, you want to know where you are, right, as far as fat percentage, because that's really what we're going after here, is you really want to know if you're building muscle or if you're gaining fat, okay? Especially if you've already shedded some fat and now you want to start gaining some muscle. You don't just want to eat a surplus of calories and then all of a sudden start gaining fat, but think that you're gaining weight because you're gaining muscle. Remember, muscle weighs more than fat, so you do want to gain muscle. Okay, and you are going to gain muscle if you use any of the programs, P90X, Insanity, Shailene, TurboFire, any of them. You're going to gain some muscle. You want to gain some muscle. All right, muscle is what's going to make up your body, and that's what you really want it to do. But anyway, so what you want to do is when you measure your body fat percentage, you want to write it down. That's key number one. All right. The other thing is you want to get a fat caliper, something like this, all right? You can get these anywhere. GNC, Amazon, I mean, they're 10, 12 bucks. GNC is a little bit more expensive, but you can get them right at Amazon. And it basically does inches or millimeters. I use millimeters, that's what I use. The other thing is you want to write it down. You want to actually get a piece of paper and document where you are. Because if you go ahead and you weigh yourself today, let's say, for example, I'm 165 pounds, okay? I want to be able to get to 170 pounds, but I want it to be lean muscle. All right, and if I'm going ahead and measuring myself, and then all of a sudden I'm starting to realize that the scale's going up, now I want to start checking my body fat to see if my percentage of fat stays the same. Then I'll know it's muscle. All right, so here's a couple different things. If you just want to do a quick way of doing it, you're going to do it above your right hip. All right, right in this area. Basically, it's 1 inch from your hip bone up to, an inch up from there. You don't want to go over into here. You want to go right here. Okay, that's where, and it's going to tell you how to do it on the back of these when you get them, as far as the instructions. But I find it easier for someone to show me. But anyway, so you go right here to the 1 inch point of your hip, and then come up, and then just grab some skin out like that. Make sure that that's all the way open, and then you squeeze over by your thumb until it clicks. It clicks. And now I'm looking at, it says 6 millimeters. All right, now what I would do now is I would do that more than once. They usually say 3 times, just to make sure that you're getting the right measurement. 1 inch, up, squeeze, pull, click. Now that one said about 4. Let's do it again. 1 inch, up, pull skin, out, click. And that one there's about 4. Okay, so it was 4, it was 6, let's just say 5. So if it was 5, I would go in, there's a little guide in here, and you can see. And then I would find my age, which I'm 39, going to be 40. I would find 39, it says 36 to 40, and then from there, you can't see this, but then if I scroll over into the millimeter mark, it says 4 to 5, okay, in 36. It says I'm about 8.1% body fat, all right? Now, if you really want to fine-tune that to make sure you know exactly what you are, and you want to measure in 3 points, this is a little bit harder in the one spot, but you can do it. If not, have someone do it for you. Instead of going 1 inch and up, you want to go from your belly button over, and then somewhere in there, for about probably around 2 inches over, squeeze, okay, and then do the same thing. And now that there's telling me that it's 8 millimeters. Don't get scared by that, okay? Because that's going to go into calculation. We're measuring a different area now. We're going to go from that, and then we're going to take 2 other points. Then we're going to do it. There's a little calculator that you're going to do that's going to make it so you know exactly what you are. And actually, this is a more accurate way. So you do that, okay? So I'll do it one more time. Go over from my belly button over, squeeze, pull. All right, let's see what I got. Okay, so that's about actually 8. So let's go with 8. For that. Okay, now what you want to do is go to your leg, your thigh area. So now what you do is you'll go right from here, right about here, keep your legs straight, up in here, between here and here. Okay, somewhere in here. And you want to squeeze and pull. Same idea. Go here by your thumbs and click. And that one there is 6. Do it again. And that one there is about 4, well, yeah, a little over 4. Let's call it 5. So let's go with the average of 5. And then the last point is actually a little bit harder to do by yourself. If I was going to do it off the right, it would be hard for me to do this. I'm going to do it off the left. But you want to do it from right about in your shoulder to your nipple. So somewhere in here, You want to grab the skin in here like that and do the same thing. You click it out, and that's right around 4.5, almost 5. Let's do it again. From here to here, pull. Here it click. And yeah, it's a little over 4 again, so let's call that 5. Alright, so now what I would do is I would take all those calculations and then put them into the calculator, and I'm actually going to show you that in the computer. I'm going to jump over to the computer and we'll add them in so you can see what I'm talking about, and then from there you'll see what the body fat percentage is. This way is going to be more accurate, and most likely it's going to be a little bit better than what we did right here with the first one. If you're in a hurry and you just want to do it once a week, do it right here. Do it off the... just go by millimeters at that point, because that way there what you can say is, well, last week or the week before I was 8 millimeters, now I'm 7 millimeters. Well, you know that you lost body fat that way. You don't have to know the percentage technically. But this way here is going to be the most accurate way to do your body fat. So this way here you can keep a monitor on if you're gaining weight as far as muscle, or if you're gaining weight as fat. If it is fat, then you want to start dialing in your diet differently and scaling back your calories. In my case, I got a smaller body right now. I want to add mass to my body with lean muscle. So I'll see it in the computer. We'll go ahead and we'll add these up and we'll see how it looks for my body fat percentage at this point in time. Okay, so now we're on a site called Linear Software. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'll leave a link to this website as well. But basically here it shows you all different points that you can measure. I mean all of them, and it shows you how to measure them. It shows you on the body where to measure them. But I'm going to go right down to the calculator, which is right down here. It's male body fat calculator, right here. And then basically what I'm going to do is enter my age, which is currently 39, and then my weight is currently 165. Alright, so that's that. And then I'm going to go to this one right here, Jackson/Pollock 3 caliper method. Now you could do all of these other ones too if you really want to go crazy and figure out everything. I found that this one here is quick and easy, and it gives you a really good idea where you are. So the chest we said was 5. That's what we were going to go with on the average out of the measurements. The abdominal, we went with 8. This is millimeters too, by the way, remember. And then the thigh was 5 as well. So then we go ahead and hit calculate, and then it looks like nothing happened, but really you just got to scroll down to the bottom here, and then it shows you everything. So technically my body fat percentage is 6.23, all right, right here, and it tells me that my lean body weight is 154. So that's basically what it is. 10 pounds of that is fat. Okay, now it sounds like a lot, but everybody needs a certain amount of fat on their body, and 6%, 7% body fat is really, really good. And I didn't think I was even that lean. I thought that I was probably, well, right around 8 to 10. And like you've seen, when I did the measurement of the regular way, the one simple way to do it right above your hip bone, that was telling me that I was, approximately 8%. And that's why this here is actually a little bit better, because you're doing 3 different points, and then it takes everything into consideration. So anyway, I hope this has helped. Go on over here and use this calculator. Get yourself a, right here you can see, the Fitness 3000 Fat Caliper, $13.95. You can buy these things pretty much anywhere. If you're in a hurry, you want to go to GNC or Dick's Sporting Goods or any of them, they're probably going to run you around 20 bucks. But that's it. That's going to wrap up this video. Once again, I'm Scott with YouGetRipped.com. If you have any questions, or if you need any help with your fitness, you need a coach, whatever, I'd love to help you. If you head over to YouGetRipped.com, you'll see all different tips over there, and you'll also see a way that you can basically be coached by myself or my partner Jim Krill. All right, so that's it. That's going to wrap it up. I look forward to talking to you real soon. Take care. Now you get ripped.